why the world and human life will gradually come to an end. Actually, defining the end is very much important. Many people see the unit stabilized for short time frames and they say, "Now let's rejoice, things will go well." This is similar to the old saying, "See the branches, it's rich in its greenery, but it matters most is the roots, fruits and seeds, it's where the life begins." If your roots are weaker, only adapted for short-term success, or if your roots are getting cropped by the evil, how can you expect better fruits in the long run? The evil will sow weeds with thorns among the fruit-bearing trees. Both will grow, but don't blame if harvest is less. You were working days and nights in the garden, but the output reward is lesser. The one who came for work in different time frames have inegalitarian wage patterns. Just like the one who structures the logic has logical comparative advantages. The structures must be redrawn for egalitarian autopilots. Self-stabilized autopilot energies need gravitational forces. For the bounce energies or spring energies, that produces autopilot forces, that rotates the levers, must need gravitational forces, or you need the conventional or non-conventional energies, operating microscopically or macroscopically, adding on to entire bulk. I will try to explain how this will work out in other videos. This type of working out structures need time-taking complex thinking. Let's don't divert from the point. During the past days, I was thinking about how things will eventually come to an end. You all know, what sustains the cyclic Earth stabilities is the cyclic levers of forces on Earth. The universe logic always starts with 1 and operates in zero logic sustaining the infinity. Human logic is addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, thereby sustaining the productive forces. That means you can't apply those universe logic in human logical systems. Or if you want it to manifest, you need those specialized structures or elongated thinking outside the boxes. Aura theory is any mass, matter, or human has his aura like that of celestial bodies, which try to influence, balance, transform or reform his surroundings. For this power is not necessary. Any matter with energy flow is only needed. That means any realities in surroundings is the balanced reality of the flowing energies. This is applicable to everything. In the end, when the electromagnetic radiation of the planet increase, because of reduction in the number of trees, it will end all those levers of pressure, temperature, humidity. Many still are unaware of the radiation from the ground and ultraviolet radiation, but they say his world won't end soon, for 60 to 100 years. Now let's turn to our carbon system, human body. Many falsely think that they are tolerant. Every 15 years, if the temperature increased by 1 degree, the cause of it is untamed wild radiation. This will totally destroy and imbalance your lymphic system. Your lymph nodes will gradually diminish its circulation. your total cellular mechanism will get destroyed. See how largely this small radiation will affect your lymphatic system, not draining the harmful free radicals. This is why many people are suffering lethargy during summer times due to the rise in temperature due to radiation. What majority does is buy air conditioner. That too is making people unconscious, and oftentimes many are becoming found dead during their sleeps. The main reason why many cowards becoming brave and aggressive is because of this fear of sudden destruction. When they look around, they see the fear of free radicals. Then they see the unhealthy food habits of refined sugars, triglycerides. Then they see is the unclean air, allergens. Then they see is the external insecurities outside nations. Then the broken economic, cultural, mutual conflicting socio-political logic. Is this blind man walking or dead man walking on a planet, heading towards apocalypse?